all know, to varying degrees or levels, the fear of being rejected. The fear of being rejected by strangers, but also the fear of being rejected by our loved ones, by the people we love and want to keep in our lives. I thought about this some time ago when I observed a dear friend who had lied to me for fear that I would reject him. The truth is, I would never have rejected him, but his fear came from his inability at the time to embrace this part of himself with love. We don't all react the same way when faced with this fear, and it can lead to so many different types of behaviors, but we are all familiar with it, are we not? This fear locks us in and prevents us from creating closeness and deep intimacy, first with ourselves, but also with the people we love. It can even paralyzes us and completely closes off to love. Some people may even never approach someone they are attracted to for fear that they will reject them. So many beautiful opportunities are lost. There are many more or less subtle ways in which this fear is infiltrated in us and directs our actions. Just look at all the ways we have to reject ourselves. Now let us ask ourselves the question: what are the parts in me that I resist, reject, ignore, or judge negatively? This question requires a deep, precise, and sincere inner investigation that can take place for years. Nothing obliges us to continue to reject these parts of ourselves, but on the contrary, we can begin to turn towards them and look at them with the eyes of love by saying to ourselves, how would love see me? Love receives us as we are, in all our aspects, without judging us or wanting to change us. Think of an image of absolute love, like a loving mother receiving her child. Love is making room in your heart. It is receiving what is, absolutely, without trying to change it. And the magic thing is that as we make room in our heart for all those parts of ourselves that we rejected, including the judge, our fear of rejection loses its power. So in every moment we can remind ourselves to look at ourselves through the eyes of love, perhaps even in front of a mirror, and lovingly repeat to ourselves, just as I am,